Hi everyone, it's Wendy. Okay, this is from Kiwi Company, the Maker Crate. This is the second one I've received, and the reason why this is here is because my address is here. And I have to bring out my Sharpie pen. Take out my address. So, let's see what we got this month. I gotta check and see if there's tape. There is tape. Ooh, okay. They give you an idea on the package of what it is. Block printed convertible backpack. So let's see what we got in here. I saw this on their website. What was I doing? Oh, I was checking something out, and I saw this, and I'm going, oh, I wonder if that's my kit for this month. Pardon me, I'm marking down which video this is so I can keep track, because then when I upload, alright, so block printed convertible backpack. So let's see what we got in here. So as usual, you have the guide to your backpack. It shows you how to custom make them. And if you are interested in learning how to do this technique, this is a great way to try it. It's not an investment into a lot of, hundreds of dollars in that. It's a nice little investment, and you get to see how to do block printing, how to make it. They have, you can either go onto the actual website, or you can scan the QR code and you get a step-by-step video instruction on how to do this. It talks about grabbing your materials, exploring, and showing off your convertible. Okay, if you hear whirling, it's my bread maker. Like I said, I'm redoing my craft room, and everything is a total mess. So I'm out in my living room right now. We might have visitors. I'm expecting my cat to show up. So it shows you different designs that can be done. They can range from very elaborate to very simple. If you're just starting, simple is great. It also gives you the history of block printing, and this was invented 18,000 years ago in China. It was used first to preserve Buddhist scriptures. They carved them into solid chunks of wood covered in ink and then pressed onto paper. Each block represented one page in a book and could be reprinted. It was an intensive, highly skilled process. It says here, a Chinese monk who had to block print 1,076 volumes of text took him 12 years to do. Outside of monasteries, block printing was used to produce books on agriculture, medicine, calendars, store receipts. The thing with block printing is once it's done, printing was much faster than handwriting every copy of a book. This meant the information got out faster. In 17th century Japan, block printing led to a new art form, and I'm going to really mess this up. Ukiyo-e? I don't know. I should ask my sister-in-law. She lives in Japan. Translated as pictures of the floating world. And these prints, as you can see here on this side, show the lives of courtesans, kabuki actors, and sumo wrestlers, the floating world of urban entertainments. Unlike Chinese prints, these featured vibrant colors, whereas the Chinese prints, if you look over here, were very one color on, like black on sepia tones. Whereas the Japanese were colors, so they had to do different blocks in order to print all the colors. Now, block printing has been intertwined with political and social activism. During and after the Mexican Revolution in 1910 to 1920, artists like Jose Guadalupe Posada used lino cuts, block prints made from linoleum. See, they've gone from wood because that's what they had, and then starting in the early 1900s, late 1800s, they had linoleum to call for reforms for people in action. The prints were cheap to make and easy to hand out. They are also highly visual designs to communicate with the rural illiterate audiences. So, and then the question here is, from art to revolution, block printing is a powerful tool of expression. What will you say with your block printed design? So this is a great way to say something about yourself. So of course we have our bag, our convertible bag. Oh, this is a nice heavy bag. And look, it's got a stamp on the inside. There's a snap here. Here are handles. And it looks like, okay. I wonder. So you can actually adjust the straps to make them longer or shorter. That's nice. And you've got a front pocket. So you actually have two pockets in two different colors. You can use design here. That's nice. Very nice. There. Oh, you got a second project. Look at this. You got a little bag that you can also do to match your. I like that. Practice project. Let's get that inside there. So, inside the box you have your brayer tool, which is necessary so that you can brayer your thing. And basically what this tool does is allows you to put the ink onto your carving. You've never used a brayer. It's like a paint roller, except it's a little harder. They're usually solid rubber, and this one is very nice. Ooh, I like this. So you can put 2 fingers in and put more pressure on. That's a nice one. You can also use these in crafting. If you do vinyl, perfect. If you do stencils, perfect. There's multiple uses for all tools. Just like crafters take over tools that guys use for work, You use their electric drills, their saws, their sanders to do a craft project. Here's your carving tools, so they give you a carving set. Now, ladies, this is something you could do with, well, ladies or gentlemen, you can do this with your partner, or with your kids. I would not recommend letting your children use these unless they are old enough, because these are sharp. As you can see, this one is very thin. I don't know if you can see that. It is a very narrow tip, whereas this one is a very wide tip. So this is what you would use to take out all of the big things around your design, and this would do the fine detailing. Oh, there's a third one. There's a middle one. So they give you 3 carving tools. And these are all marked with maker spray. Excuse me. Then you have your paint. Now, you can do this with inks, with liquid inks. or with acrylic paints. You can use any, and you can use alcohol inks. You know, it depends on what look you're going for. But if you want a really deep, good picture, and you want it to stay on the fabric, acrylic paints, especially acrylic paints made for fabrics, is the best way to go. Okay, I think this is a stand. You'll find out all this when you go and check the. Okay. Alright, so these are your blocks. These are rubber blocks. Now, if you have any type of craft and hobby store around you, Blix is a big one. They would have these rubber blocks. You can also find them on Amazon, of course. But this is what you carve. Oh, this is your stencil paper. Your carbon paper. Stencil. Carbon paper. If any of you are old enough to know, when you use the typewriter in order to make multiple copies, you use carbon paper. If you're familiar with the MASH, the TV show MASH, there's an episode where Klinger gives Major Winchester his rattiest piece of carbon paper in order to make copies with. Believe me, it's a funny episode. They also have your templates here, and basically if you wanted to use one of their templates, all you would have to do is take your block, lay your carbon paper down, carbon side down. There is a wrong way and a right way. So you want it so that the wrong side is facing up, because if you flip it over, it'll only write on the back of this. You put your design down and you trace your design. And then what you're going to do next is you carve away everything that isn't your design. Now, you can do it one of two ways. You can either make it so that your design stands out, you know, that's the only thing that you get, or you can actually take and leave it so that the background's up, the background's left, and these are actually carved in, inverse. I can't think of the words for it, but you have several templates here. So you have, that's one whole template there. There's a second template. There's two on there. This could be one template too. So there's two on there, so that's three. That's a blank piece of paper. You could draw your own template. They give you blank ones to draw your own templates, and these are sized to the rubber block. And here you have, that's 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 different templates. As well as blank paper in order to draw your own. And like I said, you can go on their website and they have a step-by-step video to show you how to do this and how to work through how to make it the best it can be. I haven't figured out what this is, unless it's to be your, oh, I think I know what it is. I think this is your palette. I don't know. Shall we see if I can get this all back in there? Probably not. I'll come close. Oh, I got it in. Yay! Well, like I said, this shows you exact, yep, that's your palette. right there. So I mean, they give you everything you need to get started and to try it out. Here you can see where they've cut out the design. They've made it so the design itself stands up. So, very cool. Very nice. And like I said, this is one that if you wanted to do with your child, I would have the adult do the carving, and then let the child do the stamping, unless the child is old enough to handle those tools. Now, the thing is, you're not limited to what they have in here. If you have stamps at home, you can use those to decorate. If you don't want to mess with cutting out the design in that, and you have a stamp, or you see a stamp and you buy it, you can do the same thing with that. Okay? So again, this is the Maker's Crate, and it includes everything you want. So it has backpack, zipper pouch, template, carving tool set, brayer, inking tray, paint set, 2 carving box, 6 practice papers, pocket insert, zipper pouch insert, carbon paper transfer. Oh, I know what they're talking. You see this here? You leave that in there when you're stamping so that the ink doesn't go through. I had to think for a moment. Carbon paper, transfer paper, and inspiration sheets. So, if you would like to look at this, because they have kits that range from 0 to 101. They have kits for young kids to learn their ABCs, how to write and things like that, and they go on up. They also have STEM, which is science, technology, electronics, and math projects that you can order as well. All the information and a link to their website will be down in the description box below. I'm thinking blocks for some reason. Thanks for watching. On to the next one.